Good morning. Wow, I haven't done an art before breakfast in a long time. This is Cheryl with Inked Pulp, and I welcome you back. I was feeling the need, I've got a really busy day ahead of me, and I was feeling the need to do some creating this morning. So this is very impromptu, so I don't know if I'll get anybody to join me, but I'm here, and people can always watch the replay. Um, Hang on one second. I'm going to go into my YouTube so I can watch this there. That's my preferred way to do this because on StreamYard it's just too hard to watch. So let me get back. Wow, you guys, I'm up to 717 subscribers. And if you haven't joined me yet, I would love it if you would. Hang on. I should have had this all done before I came in. There we go. So yesterday was a huge day. I started off doing the Happy Mail giveaway because it's the first of the month, and that is based on comments on my videos. So be sure you comment on my videos during the month of May to be eligible for the May giveaway, which will be held June 1st. And then I did a little bit of crafting online. I made some copper and alcohol ink earrings. And then I had the first thing I did, I had a bunch of Etsy orders that had to go out. And then in the evening, we had another sale, and it was a great day. It was really busy, full of artsy stuff. So I felt like I needed to do a little art before breakfast this morning. It's going to be a quick one because I've got, again, another jam-packed day. I thought I needed to start it slowly. And so I have here, I'm not going to use these. I have here some cutoffs or a masterboard that's been cut up. And I have all these pieces from a masterboard. And I thought I would pick a couple of these and decorate them. And I like this one because it is so blank. It just gives me this whole blank canvas. So I'm going to start with this one. And the first thing I'm going to do, so it'll have time to dry, I'm going to ink up the edges if I can find, well, when I do have my coffee here, folks. Of course I have, whoops, hang on a second. I got to fix this cord on my camera. There we go. I'm looking for my distress ink, my vintage photo or walnut stain. There it is. This one is vintage photo. So I'm going to go ahead and ink this up because I like to do that. And I found that if I do it right before I finish up, the ink is still a little bit wet, and I don't know. I just like to ink it up ahead of time. So what shall we do with this? Let's see. How about... All right. Let's see. I'm really coming into this blind. I hadn't thought about anything ahead of time, and so let me see what's near me, and we'll go from there. Ooh, that might be kind of fun. I've got all these metal filigree pieces. And it might be kind of fun to find something from this box to put on here and then do some more collaging behind it. Let's see what I've got. No, not that. Well, I've got that. That would be pretty. I want something kind of that shape because everything else is kind of, you know, is rectangular. And so I want to give it a little different shape. So I'm kind of liking that. I don't know that I need to look through here a whole lot more. Alright, I've got a couple people in here. Say hello, please. Ooh, what if I did 2 of them on there? I've got this one. Oh my, how about that? Look at that. 3 pieces. I like it a lot. Now, one of the things that I'm going to do is I'm going to get my waxes out here. My different color waxes, and I'm going to do a little bit of color on these. There's copper, there's old denim, there's sage leaves, fire ruby, rose gold, and patina green. Well, I got to do a patina green. That's just a given. That one's not even open yet. So let's do that on the big one, and that'll give me an idea of what I want to do on the background. And I got way too much wax on here, but that's okay. I can buff some of it off. But look at that patina green color. I might want to do some patina and then some copper color. Let me get a little. And what I want to do is buff back the top spots and make that shiny so that it looks like that patina is down in the crevices. Because I got way too much on there. Now I don't have enough in some spots. Go figure. I just want it to look aged. Like aged brass or copper. There we go. Look at that. Now let's look at the rich copper. And get just a little bit. And this is over the top of the brass. So what I might want to do, no, I don't want to do it on that one. What I might want to do is put the copper on here and then put a little bit of the patina maybe with it. I love this wax because it smells so good. And these are the Art Alchemy Metallique wax by, who creates these? I should know this. Finnabar or Finnabar, however you pronounce it. And then I just want a tiny, tiny little bit of this. This stuff doesn't take much. And I'm just going to do it in a few places. There we go. And then for the last one, what do I want to use? I think maybe we'll just keep going with the same copper on the base, and then we'll put some of the patina on the top of that. Where did I go? And see, it just takes a little tiny bit. It doesn't take much at all. All right, I've got that. And then we'll put just these little bits of patina. Like the copper has aged in some spots. There we go. Now, what I'm not liking about this is that these two pieces are exactly the same. And I think we need to have something, I think we need 3 different pieces on there. So I'm going to go back to my box real quick and find something that is similar but different. No, I think it needs to be a little bit bigger. I'm seeing a lot of those pieces like I just had. Nope, I don't want to do that. How about that? Now that is silver, but we can put some of the wax on it. I like that. Ooh. But I may like this even better. I like that one better because it's the brass. All right, let's do that. And then I will just put this other piece in the box for another time. And let's see, I want to get some brighter green on this one. The green sort of blended in a little too much. There we go. And now this one. Hello, somebody else joined. Who's here? I just pulled out an old piece of ephemera that I had in my to be finished box, and we're finishing it. And I thought I would use some of these metal pieces. And I'm putting on the rich copper. And then dabbing on some of the patina. And then I'll have to think of some paper to kind of put in the background here, but look at that. Isn't that pretty? Let me get my waxes put away here. But that is a pretty card. Now, what do we want to put behind it? I'm thinking along the lines of some fabrics, at least for the top one. Oh, you guys aren't chatty this morning. Look at my hands. I cannot work without getting filthy dirty. Let's see what we have in the way of some fabric scraps. Well, let's see here. Do we like that? I kind of do. Let's see what else I have. I've got some gray, but I'm not sure about that. I've got some of this ticking, and I wouldn't put it everywhere, but I like this because it goes with the colors here. So I'm just gonna get a piece of this. I'm gonna cut it. Get this back up on camera. Cut it. I don't cut fabric, I tear fabric. So we're gonna tear it. And I just want a piece of this. All right, let's look at putting a piece of this fabric and then this. And then those two down there. Now, they need a little something, so we could use a little bit of cheesecloth maybe. Oh, I got someone else watching. Who's here, please? All right, let's put some cheesecloth under that. I like it. And I might even put a couple of pieces peeking out from this. There we go. I like that. That goes down there. And put that there, and then a little tiny piece down here in the corner. All right, what do you guys think of that so far? You see the color on there? And some cheesecloth and some fabric. And maybe under this one, excuse me, we'll put a little bit of maybe some book page. Let's see here what I've got. Those are all glue pages. And this is very light colored. There's no patina on this book page, which is fine. So we could put a little book page like that. I wish you guys would speak up and let me know if you like it. Let's ink this up. And it's going to need something. There we go. I'm actually going to turn that way, and I'll probably actually know I like it going across, but I'm going to tear it down just a little bit. It's a little bit too high. What are you guys thinking about this? I think I need to do some light stenciling or stamping on the background because there's too much plain space here. Or do we not want the fabric and just want the cheesecloth to be consistent? I don't know. Let's look at some maybe some stamping, or maybe some stenciling. Let's use this large scripty stamp. Oh, there we go. I like that. Okay, so we've got that. What do we need to add to it? Let's see. I'm looking. These are kind of my go-to stamps in here, the ones I use a lot. I've got them in the little, this one, and I use the clock a lot. Okay, let's do these. This is a Paris stamp, and it just gives a little, you know, I'll give you guys a little tip. When I first started doing this, I used to try to spread my stamps all over the page, and they always looked really cluttered. And I thought, why do other people's look so much better? And I don't want to put another round one on there, so I'm not going to use that one. I wasn't sure why everybody else's like stampings looked so much better. And then as I watched them, I realized that they were putting them in like a cluster together. Yeah, this one's not inking up real good. They put them in a cluster, like over the top of each other. This one's not doing much, not getting much stamping out of that. So let's see what else I've got. And so I started doing that. I started, you know, putting the stamps kind of in little clusters, and it looks so much better. So if you're new to this, there's a little tip for you. There we go. And that is put your stamps in little clusters, find things that look good together, and there we go. And that one. Okay. I think that will do it. And then sort of put them in little clusters. And it seems to make quite a difference. Let's see if I can tear this down a little bit more. I don't know, sometimes when you go to tear really thin strips, oh, that one tore fine. Sometimes they don't tear real well. All right. I don't want quite that much fringe. So we'll take off a little bit of it and put that on there. And then that with our little bits of cheesecloth. And then I've got this one with a book print behind it. And this one with just the cheesecloth. And then I can put a word. See, there's still a big spot right there. So let's get the little text. There we go. And let's also put some of the postmark on here. There we go. All right. Hey, Manon. Thanks. So I took these little metal pieces that I have and I put waxes on them to give them color. And now I'm just sort of putting them together. Some have cheesecloth, some not. But yeah, this is going back to my sort of neutrals again. I really gravitate toward those neutrals. So I thought I would do something like that and then put a word. What I'd like to find is shine. You know what? This one speaks to me today because of a situation I had. So I'm going to go with kindness. So let's ink it up. And we'll put that down there. And then I had, what did I do? Oh, that was too little, that piece. Maybe I'll just put it all by itself. What do you think of that? Manon, you're the only one talking, so I'll ask you. What do you think of this? For a nice journaling card if I glue everything down. You like? I like it. I guess that's what matters. But I like to get other input. Let me get my Faber-Tac out here. All right, let's start with the easy one. I'll put this guy down there. And we'll get it straight. That would help. And then I'm going to go ahead and put kindness down here at the bottom. I'm probably getting my glue off camera again. I had my camera set so it was really pulled toward me. And then I went and did a live sale and I had to mess up my camera. So I need to fix that again. But as long as I stay up here, I'll be good. All right. This one. Okay, where did that piece of cheesecloth go? Nope, it's not that one. All right, there it is. How'd it get way over there? I think that's a little bit too bulky. I'm going to cut it down a little bit. Hey, give me thumbs up if you would. That would be most helpful. Okay, so we'll put that like that, I think. So I'm just going to put some glue down underneath that cheesecloth. Whoops, and then I pulled it all up. Come on. Stick down. Put a little bit over here. And put this on like this, and this one will go like this. get this. Yes, you like it? Oh, good. Something different. All right, so maybe we'll put that one down there. All right, let's glue this baby down. And again, I'm using the Fabri-Tac. I guess I could get out my brand new heat gun and do some of this. Put down hot glue, not heat gun, glue gun, and do this with hot glue, but I don't want to drag it all out right now, so we'll just do this. Okay, there's that, and then we'll glue this one down, and then I'll put the paper. And I think of you every time I go off screen, because I remember on one of my very early videos, you commented, it looks verdigris. Yeah. Yeah, it is the same. That is the color I used. I used a plain copper color wax. Now the top one, I only have the verdigris on it. I don't have the copper color. On these two down here, I added the copper color. I wanted them all to be a little bit different. So you see this one just has the verdigris on it, the wax. This one has the copper color. I don't know if you can tell in there. It's got some copper and verdigris. This one also has some copper and verdigris. All right, let's put down the, and I'm not going to glue this all the way out to the edges because I want it to be a little fluffy. All right, let's put this down. Right there, that fabric. Anyway, as I was saying, Manon, I think about you every time I check my camera position because I remember on one of my very first videos, your comment said that most of it was off camera and it was hard to see. And so I think about you every time I do a check. Hey, Big Mama, heading home tomorrow. Where are you? Let's put a little bit right down here. Yeah, I haven't done art before breakfast in about a week. I have been so busy with sales and just stuff. And I said, well, by golly, I need to do it this morning. Then I think I wanted to put a bigger piece over here. That looks pretty darn good. Oh, New York. Oh, yeah. Was it graduation? And I think, didn't you buy a book for your son for graduation? How'd he like it? I think you bought something at, I don't remember whose sale. And you had said that you were getting the book for your son who is graduating with I think a master's in psychology. Am I remembering that right? And then we were going to put a little tiny piece up here. It was cool. Oh, good. Did he love the book? There we go. So we're going to put that one down right there. All right. There's that. Now let's glue down the metal piece. Kitty sale. Masters and Crazy Mama. I bet he laughs when you tell him that. So I'm just going around and putting some glue right on the tips of this. There's so many little holes in it that it's hard to. So I got it right around the middle and then right around the tips. And I think that's where I want it. So I'm going to take a paper towel and press. Went to Boston Commons and walked through history. Oh, I have been to Boston, but it was on business and I didn't have any time to explore. I flew in, had business meetings and flew back out again. So, I saw it, but I didn't see it. I would love to go to Boston. What do you guys think of that? I think I need to ink it again around the edges. What do you guys think of that as a journal card? I got him his 3.9. Helps to have these materials in the family. Yes. I've always been a reader, an avid reader, but more just kind of, the pops, the current stuff. I never really had a huge appreciation for literature, and I'm gaining that as I get older. Okay, there we go. Does it need something right here? You guys tell me, like a little stamp or something there? I'm not sure. I kind of like it the way it is. Love the ink. Yeah. It's perfect. Okay, well, I guess I will just leave it like that. And that is a journaling card. And it's nice and thick, so you can write on the back. You don't feel the metal through it. Actually, we should probably ink the back side as well. Did you say you love the ink or the wax? Don't mess with perfection. You love the ink or the wax? Annette. Oh, hey. I'm just doing a little art before breakfast, and then I've got to sort out. Annette, I finished selling all of those linens that I got at Bonnie Rose's. We had part 2 of the sale last night. We started Sunday night and I didn't get through everything. So we did part 2 last night. And every single linen, I think, is sold. Not every single one, but there's like maybe 3 or 4 left. Oh, you're rewatching. So there is my little journal card. You guys like? You rock. I don't know about that, but that is my art before breakfast. And like I said, I'm highlighting kindness because I just had a situation where kindness was called for. So I try to be kind. I don't always make it, but I try. All right, ladies. Well, that's about it for me. I've got to gather everything up and do the free shipping giveaway. Just finished in time. I'm out of coffee. Yes, her next sale's in June. If you go to Bonnie Rose Estates or Bonnie Rose Appraisals, that's her website, and you can see when the sales are. But I think it's like the first weekend in June. All right, that's it, ladies. Art before breakfast. I feel charged and ready to go. I'll be doing, if any of you were at I don't think anybody here was, my sale last night, I'll be doing the drawing for free shipping. And I got a couple big Etsy orders, so I'll be making stuff for that. And then I'll be sorting and starting to invoice. So lots going on today. Have a wonderful day, everybody. Thank you so much, as always, for your support and for stopping by. Even those of you who chose not to talk and just kind of lurk, you're here, and that's what is important. So there it is, little metal pieces. All right, ladies, I'm going to shut this down. Have a wonderful, wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.